If you can hear the rain after everything I've done, then please just be happy. Okay? I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. I'm just trying to catch my steam. Did you know? Do you know the last time we had rain in Colorado? Finally, like a whole year, we've been waiting for this rain to the point where we've been going for, I think it's about the 6th month of load shedding because the drought hit us so bad that we have had even weeks where we went for just 12 hours with light. So if you can hear the rain, hallelujah, somebody. This is not the reason why I am here today. I just wanted to talk about mental health because we're in the Christmas season. People are running helter skelter. A lot of mothers, matriarchs, aunties, sisters, firstborn women of the house, first ladies of churches are running helter skelter looking for programs, for plans, especially when it comes to entertainment, to make sure that their families have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. But at what cost? I'm about to leave you a video for you to watch, and it got my attention, and I thought we should chit chat about it. So, welcome to Chit Chat with What? Okay. So, a lot of times you hear people say, "Don't look at, learn to live your past behind." But someone said to me once that sometimes your past catches up with you, or the past doesn't stay behind and comes up with you. I when I was much younger, I would be planning Christmas meals. My mom would be planning where to take the kids out for Christmas, who will I be visiting for Christmas. Since I got married, or since I came to Ecuador, actually, I've not had that burden, so to say. At first, it was hard because I mean, it's something we do, and for a lot of Africans, especially West Africans or Nigerians. Christmas is just that last week, it's the beginning of the last week that ushers us into the new year. So it's a big deal. It's a time for, I would say, homecoming for a lot of us who live away from the countryside, from our villages. We go back home, see the families, get to see your siblings, your whole family usually goes back to the cradle, so to speak, where our parents reside or wherever the bigger part of your family is, you go there. So it's not just Christmas per se as in the Christian religious festivities, but it is also a time where we celebrate all of our achievements as a family at the end of the year. And that um, period is usually stressful for the women folk. Why? Because the bigger part or the major part of the entertainment is left with the women folks. What do I mean? We do the shopping, we do the cooking, we do the cleaning, we got to take care of the kids, we have to take care of ourselves, we got to take care of the men. And I was just wondering, is it really, really worth it? Are we doing it from a place of love, or are we doing it because it's our cultural role, because it's our duty, because it's our responsibility, and so we show up, we cook, we entertain because that is what a good wife does, right? That is what a big mother does. That is what a big mama does. That is what a big sister does. Or for whatever reason, but it is a role that society has assigned to us. It is a role, it is a duty that has fallen on us to do. We now take it on as our responsibility. The thing is, the stress that comes with it at the end of the day, is it worth it? Okay, so I was just thinking about that and I thought it's actually been a blessing because where I live now, my cycle, they're not very big on Christmas, like we don't even have services for the most part. There's nothing. I think the only thing they organize is the Sunday school teachers for the nativity play in some churches, but it's just a normal day for many people here, and those who celebrate, it's just dinner. So I really enjoy a stress-free Christmas here. This is, I think, my 7th year. I've not had to host. I've not had to participate in cooking for celebration purposes. And I thought I should bring it up to the women folks and ask you, why are you stressing? If you're stressing, but it is something you love to entertain, you love to do that, then It said, but identify the root and ask yourself, is this me or am I just doing it because if I don't, they will say, or if I don't, things will fall apart. I think of the stressful dry period we've gone through as a nation without rains. And I'm so happy that it's raining, like I said at the beginning. We survived. And it just reinforced my need to make this video to say, even if you don't cook this Christmas, even if you don't show up because you want to preserve your mental health or you want to take a rest for that last week of the year, please by all means do it. By all means do it. Don't learn to be nice and want to please other people and suppress your own feelings. You should be able to stand up and say no and be true to yourself this Christmas season. It's the season to be merry, not the season to be stressing. It's the season to be happy, and you shouldn't sacrifice your happiness so that others can be happy. That's just what I wanted to say. That is what I took out or I was thinking of when I listened to the video that I'm going to leave for you. So I'll see you next week. Thank you for the chit chat. Bye-bye.
80% of autoimmune disease, which are diseases where the immune system attacks the body that it's supposed to protect, 80% of them happen to women.
Why?
I knew people before they got sick, and I knew them in the context of their families of origin. And these people had 4 significant characteristics. One is they tended to put other people's emotional needs ahead of their own. Number 2, they tended to identify with duty, role, and responsibility rather than the needs of the self. Number 3, they tended to be very nice, which means they repressed healthy anger. And number 4, these people tended to believe that they're responsible for how other people feel, which is a point that you address in your book, Let Them, and that they had this belief that they was never disappoint anybody. Now, those beliefs lead you into not saying no to the demands of the world, and you're constantly taking on stuff and stress and other people's stress. You get stressed. That stress undermines the immune system, which then turns against you. Why is it women? Because who in this culture is programmed to always looking after everybody else's emotional needs, taking everybody's stresses, identify with their duties and their role, be nice all the time, not be angry in a healthy way, and to take responsibility for other people's feelings? It's women. It's not a gender issue. It's a cultural issue.